Who would have thought that single crochet and double crochet could look so beautiful? I knew they could. So today I'm going to be showing you how to crochet the wattle stitch. It's a beautiful stitch. Look at it. It's an easy one row repeat. All you need to know how to do is single crochet and double crochet, and the same on both sides. It is quite a solid stitch, yet it is not a yarn eater at all. So, learning crochet from Bagoday Crochet. It's easy. I'm going to show you how to do it, okay? Hi everybody, it is Crystal, so welcome to my channel. So today, as I mentioned, I'm going to be showing you how to crochet this beautiful wattle stitch. Such an extremely easy stitch, such a beautiful stitch. It is a pretty solid stitch, and it is the same on both sides. The sides are relatively straight, as you can see. Think of all the magic you can create with this. All you have to use is your imagination. Oh, the possibilities are endless. Let's do it, all right? Now, the information to the yarn I used will be below in the description box and the hook size as well. I can't wait to get started. Let's do it. So, the wattle stitch is done in a multiple of 3. All right, so we're going to do a slip knot on our hook. Now, when I mean a multiple of 3, now you can use this stitch for whatever you like. I actually have something I'm making with it right now. But when I say a multiple of 3, what you want to do is chain in 3s. There's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And so on until you get your piece as long as you want it to be. So whether you're doing a scarf, a blanket, a top, pot holders, dish racks, make sure though if you use anything in the kitchen, use it for anything in the kitchen that you do use cotton yarn. It's just done in a multiple of 3. So once you get your chain as big as you want it to be, we are going to start off by doing a single crochet in the second stitch from our hook. So we do not count this one that's on our hook. So 1, 2, we're going to do a single crochet in that second stitch. And then we're going to work across, and we're going to put 1 single crochet for the entire length of the chain, just like this. So 1 single in every stitch until you get to the end of the row, and I will meet back up with you when we make it to the end. All right, so we made it to the end of row 1, which is just a row of single crochet. So now we're going to start row 2. We're going to chain 1 and turn out working that chain 1 does not count as a stitch. All right, so we're going to go right back into this very first stitch here, and we're going to do a single crochet, and then we're going to start the repeat of row 2. In the next stitch, we're going to put a single crochet into it, and then we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to double crochet back into that same stitch. So in that stitch is a single, a chain 1, and a double. Now we're going to skip 2 stitches, skip, skip, and in the next stitch we're going to repeat. We're going to put a single crochet into that stitch, a chain 1, and a double into that same stitch. And then we're going to repeat. We're going to skip 2, skip, skip, and in the next get a single, a chain 1, and a double back into the same stitch. And this is the pattern that we're going to repeat for row 2 until we get to the last 3 stitches of our row. Skip 2, skip, skip, and in the next we do a single, a chain 1, and a double back into that same stitch. Skip 2, skip, skip, single, chain 1, double back into the same stitch. So we're just going to repeat this pattern, and I'll meet back up with you when we have 3 stitches that remain. All right, so I have made it. I have 3 stitches left. I am going to skip 2, skip, skip. In the last stitch, I am going to put a single crochet into that last stitch, and that will end row 2 of the wattle stitch. Now row 3 is the repeat row. It is the row that we will repeat and repeat and repeat until we decide that we do not want to repeat it anymore, because we've reached our desired length or width. We're going to chain 1 and turn our work. Now that chain 1 does not count as a stitch. We're going to go right back here into this very first stitch, and we're going to put a single crochet into it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to skip this stitch, and in this chain 1 space right here, we're going to work a single crochet, a chain 1, and a double crochet all in to that chain 1 space. And that will be the repeat for row 3. In each one of these chain 1 spaces from the previous row, we're going to go into them and we're going to work a single crochet, a chain of 1, and a double crochet. Again, you find your next single crochet. You're actually skipping 2, skip, skip, and then you'll be at your chain 1 space. We're going to go into it and we're going to single crochet, chain 1, and then we're going to do a double crochet. Again, find your next chain 1 space right here from the previous row and repeat a single crochet, a chain 1, and a double crochet. How easy. Could it get any easier? I don't know. I think that everything can be easy. Next chain 1 space, we single crochet, chain 1, and a double crochet. Now we're going to do this until we get to we finish out the last chain space here of our row, and that's where I'll meet back up with you. I'm coming to the end of row 3. All right, I did a single, chain 1, double in that last chain space. Now I'm going to give you a little trick to try to keep those corners straight. Normally we would single crochet into we would skip this stitch and we would single crochet into the top of this last stitch. Now if you want a little trick, just a trick from me, it's something I always do. I don't go into that last stitch. I go into that chain 1 turning chain. See this turning chain? Remember when we chain 1 and turn? So you can go into that single crochet if you want. That's fine. That's fine. It will work out just the same. But to try to keep those edges a little straighter, I'm going into that turning chain, and I'm going to do a loose, pull it up kind of loose, single crochet like that. And then we're just going to repeat row 3. Like I said, we're going to repeat it till we cannot repeat it anymore. So back for row 4, we're repeating row 3. So I chained 1 and turned back into this very first stitch. We single crochet, and now into every chain 1 space all the way across, we work a single, a chain 1, and a double. Go to the next one. We're going to work a single, a chain 1, and a double, just like we did on the previous row. Next chain 1 space, single, chain 1, and a double. Remember, we're just repeating row 3. I'm going to meet back up with you at the end and show you one more time how I end my rows. Coming to the end of the row again. So, like I said, normally you'd want a single crochet to end your row by going into the last stitch and doing a single crochet. Not me though. I like to try to make my edges as straight as possible. And I think by doing that, I've learned over time, instead of going into that last stitch, I'm going into my turn chain. That chain one we did, and I'm going to make my last stitch there, which is a single crochet. I'm going to make it just a little bit taller than a normal single crochet, just like that. And then I'm going to repeat row 3 again, and that's it. You just keep repeating row 3 until you get to the length that you want to be. So you can see by going into that turn chain, it actually made it pretty straight. I can't say that it didn't, because it did, and it always does. So thank you for joining, and if you like this tutorial, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that like button. And if you look in the description box, there's going to be a link to hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of crochet tutorials. They are all free. All free. All you got to do is hit that subscribe button, which is also free. Just hit that red button, and there you go. Access to hundreds of free crochet tutorials. I have anything that you could ever want to make, and multiples of them. I don't just do stitch tutorials. I do everything. All right. I'll see you guys on my next video. Take care. Bye, guys.